Peter Price, thank you very much for joining us. You know, it's a pleasure to have you for this interview. I wanted to ask you a few questions about your recent film, Down to Sleep, which has been a huge success. Best director at Sundance. You know, what does this work mean to you?
This work means everything. Every single thing I do means something. Every single thing I do means something. Unless something means something, there's absolutely no point. You can watch something like Marvel, you can watch Star Wars, and it doesn't mean anything. It's lasers, it's jumping.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, it wasn't a huge commercial success, but generally very favourable reviews. I mean, do you have anything to say on that matter?
No. Commercial means nothing. Commercial means nothing. I don't know why you'd ask that question.
I mean, no offence. No, it's just box office results maybe weren't. Sorry.
Box office means nothing. Alright? It's art. It's totally different. It's very important that you get your actors to suffer. I know that sounds weird, but the problem is that they're all suffering anyway. They're all very fragile people, actors. And you look at Hitchcock, you know, absolute marvel, and he got that bint in a box and threw loads of birds at her, or whatever it was that he fucking did, and she did a brilliant job after it. She did a brilliant job. The thing is, I'm aware of how it sounds. I'm aware of how frightening that is for people, but it's important. That is cinema. That is raw emotion.
Like, this guy's so much weirder than I thought it was going to be, but we'll see. Oh, here it comes.
I had a dog somewhere.
So, do you think that real life influenced the film, or it's something that happened in your life? Contribute towards the storyline?
Well, my films are about death. Death is part of life. I am alive. So yeah, of course I do, because death is the antithesis of life, and I'm alive.
So many critics have described your film as genius. I mean, what does it take to make a genius film?
Well, I think everybody has a bit of genius in there, but I think it's very good for the audience to realise that there's a lot of ways that they might be a genius, and, you know, they might not be me, but that they might have their own skills, and, you know, I feel like everybody has a right to some kind of creative expression, and I really hope that watching films like mine might make people much, much more interested in creating art for themselves, because creating art is the most therapeutic thing that you can possibly do.
The dog is called Gus. Well, it's short for Augustus because he's a slippery little fucker, but I choose to call him Gus because it's that little bit more condescending, because he doesn't deserve Augustus. He doesn't deserve Augustus. Hairy little man. Who the fuck are you?
I've had my own troubles, I've had some difficulties, and I overcame them by getting into art, and
oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen and down the mountainside.
After the success of Down to Sleep, what are your big plans for your next film?
I don't know, I suppose just make more more films, I suppose, just. And all these fucking journalists coming down every fucking day! Every fucking day! They just don't fucking get it! Why? See, if you really want to make a good film, you have to make everybody that little bit scared. Unless you find somebody like me, I'm very hard to scare.
Eggs are meant to be broken!
Just like everybody else, just rinse and repeat.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of it now.
Maybe scratch.
Alright, dude, I'm going. You're fucking weird. I just want to go home now.